What's up, bro? Man, I told someone I'd start at 6:30 tonight. Whew, missed it by... Yeah. Oh, I tell you. Get rid of that and that. Ooh, no, that, yeah. There we go. There we go. I don't know what we're doing here. Sarge, what are we doing here? I mean, overshot it. Take a look at our mining rig on, I don't even remember where it is now, if it's the moon or... Oh, we are so lit. Not in the dark. Pumpkin. That. Where are we? Highlands? Poles. I think we already got that too. And back out of the atmosphere. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, wow. I did? Oh, sound quality. Is it, that must be, well, I don't know. This thing picks up all of my ambient noise. So at first I thought, oh, something's broken. But no, it's just I have a very loud environment. Even right now, there's a bird chirping outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Turn the gain up a little bit. And it's gone. Stupid bird. Anyway, so I just try to back the gain down a little bit so it doesn't pick up the background noise quite as much. And I don't think that's actually working, but maybe. Oh, yeah. So, with my noisy environment, it could be argued that I spent way too much money for too little effect. But, you know, if it sounds better, it sounds better. And that was general goal. Okay. Well, in that case, if it's that good, go out and spend a bunch of money. Oh, okay. I know when the air conditioner kicks on, there's a lot of... You want to do that again? Anyway. Yeah. Well, I gotta rescue that guy. But first, let's check on that miner that we built. Right, I get a lot of requests from peeps, you know, what's your sound setup, T-Ray? So I've got the Shure SM7B microphone going into a Cloud Lifter CL1. I don't know if I can get that up. There we go. Going into a... Just gonna reach. Focus right. Oh, that's a little short. That's a little short. Focus right solo. Going into the USB port on the computer, and yeah, the only thing I have it going into is the voice meter banana, and that's just a gain control. I don't have anything extra going on there. How's our battery? Lots and lots of battery, but no way to recharge it. So this just needs to sit down for a while. All right, now, see, but now we've got our temperature down. Maybe I should have mounted these radiators directly on the convertotron, because it seems like as soon as I turn it on in daylight, the heat just immediately shoots up. Yeah. You and your 20. And, you know, instead of the Focusrite Solo, I might have been better off with the, like the Behringer little mixer that you got. Because then, you know, I'd have had a nice, you know, lighter and mute and I think you've got a little bit of EQ on there. I don't remember now. Yo, 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 Shadow Drone! Oh, I don't think I'm ready for that. So, yeah, I spent a lot of money. I wanted it to be like, so next year, if I get an income tax return check, then I don't want to spend too much on audio. Although, something like a physical compressor rather than a software compressor, which I'm not even using right now, would probably be nice. Like the, what is it? Oh, DBX 286S or something like that. It's pretty much what you need for voice stuff. Is it? Well, I just threw a bunch of stuff on here and it doesn't work. Let's see, we're at 106 liquid fuel. We've got a lot of battery, so I'm going to try this in the dark. But, well, actually, let's do it this way. Just click that, so it doesn't show the temperature. I thought it would show the temperature. Cooling 13.25%. All right, and oh, add up. Can we open? Oh, I thought we could open two at the same time. Oh, we can if you do it right, dum-dum. All right. Control instead of Alt. And then Alt, right-click. There we go. And then Rotron. Now, and keeping an eye on this. 2,966. Uh-oh, we're losing battery. Kick this on for a minute. Oh, we need this too. This'll work. So we can see if we're actually putting any fuel in there. Oh, what am I missing over here? Yeah, that's what makes this stream so different than just watching some dude. We love your comedy and witty remarks. I'm trying to like do that, you know, sound, but it's not working. Should add pause to make a big punchline each time. I don't know. I think that'd be a little bit hammy, which is okay sometimes, but you know, I think that would get old, you know. Yeah, well, and then sometimes I don't know. That's weird about me. Sometimes I'll say something and I think it's a throwaway, and someone else thinks it's hilarious. And I forgot flashlights. Kind of. Yeah, I needed some downlights. Insert button. I almost forgot that's there. You don't know how many gems there are, and I totally am laughing, but you don't even... Yeah. Yeah. Just be glad it's not smell-o-vision. Change microphone noise gate. Time delays 10% off current. It will fix your current problem of mic turning off and staying off for 5 seconds at a time. I don't even think I have a noise gate on. Maybe I do. Let's take a look. Oh, no, I need filters, right? Noise suppression. That's all I've got. And I probably don't even need it. I probably need it. I can hear my fan on my computer, and that's probably coming through. Yeah, when I remember it's there. I need to train myself into remembering it's there. All right. We got power. We've got some fuel. This is not going to tell us much other than... I don't even know how to read that. This, if it goes up to close to 100%, then it's working well, I guess. But, radio holding tank, so we need to see if that goes up. Let's move these two. This should actually go down. Let's... Oh, you fat... Just had that where I wanted it. All right. Boop. Alt, boop. Alt, boop. Where did it go? There we go. Alt, boop. And what's the other thing? Alt, boop. Get the alt. Robert Altman never forgot the alt. He probably didn't even know how to open a Word document. Anyway. He alive? I don't think he is. Maybe. I've heard. Have you? Oh man, Jerry Lewis's birthday was like within the last couple of days, and I just saw something that had his birth. Get that he died, or I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, I'm missing out here. Is it unusual for satellites to have flashlights on them? I don't always have them, but I don't know why. I add them at docking ports, so it's easier to see what you're doing, especially if you're approaching the dark side of whatever you're docking with, which might actually be in the shadow of the planetoid that you're orbiting. And something I decided to do recently, I don't know. This doesn't work that well, but I put a light here. I guess it needs to stick out further and point more at them at the science instruments. Yeah, this is not working for. Turn that off. We're just losing battery. So that could be better. You know, it beats total darkness, that's for sure. Also, it's like, I can't find it. It's like, hey, look over here where the light's on. Oh, now, one more time. I'm going to read the chat first, because you guys are so... Let's see, OBS. Yeah, in OBS, the only thing I have is the noise filter, noise suppression. I don't have a noise gate or compression or anything there. That doesn't have compression, that's just gain. This doesn't have any compression. And voice meter banana, I don't have any effects on other than I've got the gain boosted 3. Oh, I do have compression. I've got it at 1.2 or 1.3, and I've got a gate at 1.2. So that could probably be lower. Yeah, I'm going to lower the gate considerably here. And then it never quite fades out, but it comes back quite quickly. All right. I lied. I'm a big fat liar. Don't you hate people that just say things like they know what they're talking about, and then they don't? Sometimes that's me. Human. Nothing more than human. All right, alt right click. Did I finish with chat? You do. Yeah, okay, yeah, you were right. I do have noise gate. And whoa, I'm way behind. Yeah, auto mute. Yep, you were right. Better control the timing. Yeah, and it's pretty much just you don't have with this one separate threshold and what's the other thing? Amount. It's just one setting on a slider potentiometer. Doop 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 doop. Uh-oh. DWB. It's because I'm so loud. Oh, do I have some EQ on there? I don't know if that's working or not. It is, and it's just a little bit of bass gain, bass boost. So I'm extra rumbly. All right. I'm not a god. It's all electronics. I know. I get that a lot, but no. And let's see. Alt right click. What was the other thing we wanted to alt right click? Oh, this thing. Alt right click. See if I can do this without messing it up this time. Jackatron 7000. There we go. Alt right click. So this will have our temperature 253. If we start that. Does it have temperature here? Also 253. I believe that's Kelvin. So if we start that, it immediately shoots up to 500, and we're done. And oh, I forgot to see, did that go up? 13.17. How about this one? 13.17. And the amount in the radial holding tank did not go up. Maybe I just picked the worst place on the moon to mine. That seems plausible. That could happen without even trying. It's already up to 500, so I don't think it's going to do any good. All right, so that's not impressive. So that's 13.6. Are we wobbling? Yeah, we're wobbling. It's drunk. How many times have I told you? If you come back to the moon drunk again, it's over. Let me see here. What else can we do? We can turn on the convertitron. And we will do LFOX 106 and 130. Temperature 252. And that immediately skyrockets to 1,000 within, what was that, 4 seconds? And this is still 106, 130. So the thermal control system at 1305 doesn't seem to be doing any good. No good whatsoever. Apologize to my Italian friends who know what that means. Send me a direct message and tell me what that means. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that I don't know what I'm doing, and it's all about cooling. What's our battery up here now? That went down a little bit. Should we start over? Well, at least we got some science out of this. Because there's my docking light, which, does it actually light up the landscape at all? It's not bright enough. And there's a science light, and we can't reset that from here. I figured I'd have to dock it somewhere. Log pressure data. Nothing if we transmit, so we'll just take a report. Take a report. Take a report. Do you see the theme here? We're taking reports. We're taking names and kicking back. And I think this thing is already taking up space. All right. So let's turn that light off so it doesn't die extra soon. We can lift off and rendezvous with the space station. I think what we need to do is just destroy this. No, we need to get that science to the space station rather than destroy it, because we're in the east far side crater. Did you see where we landed? Oh, it's getting dark. In this, yeah, because of the contrast, you can't. It's in this massive crater. Massive. And it's, you know, like this one, but it's over here because it's on the far side. Gary Larson. Okay, so we can try building another one with a with the thermal control system directly on the. That doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. Why isn't it working? But we can try rebuilding this with the thermal control units directly on the convertitron. You can't put them directly on the jack, can you? Or mining drill thing. Oh, that's why those didn't work. I forgot. I didn't. The light's not going to help here, is it? No, and it's just getting darker. The the jacks, I keep calling them jacks, look like jackhammers. The mining rig doesn't actually reach the ground. So, where's the SAS? Let's turn that on. So I have to actually retract the wheels, landing gear, to get that to reach the ground. It's doing the wrong thing. Spike Lee said do the right thing. I never understood that movie. I don't know if it's because I'm too white or it's too wrong. Start service harvester. Well, let's open this up again. Move. All right, so $12.95. Well, we're already overheated. So 12.96. So that worked in a way. It's just highly ineffective. But then we need to bring the gear back down, and it's going to get all wobbly. Let's give it a chance to stabilize. Turn that off and back on again. Turn the light. All lights are off. So, overheating, a big problem. Yeah. Milos! What's wrong with my overheating problem? Alright, let's get out of here. Head back to the Space Center. What did I call that thing? Was it minor? It should be the auto-saved one. Yeah, minor. Ooh, I'll give you a nosebleed. And there's a tiering range. So if we take this... And we either need to move our gear up or our mines. Yeah, extractors. Excavator. Obviously the voice not at 100% yet. Let's turn that off right there. Here, oh, we can't do it from here. We gotta do it from here. Still extended. So I don't know how much lower that needs to go. At least that much lower. Well, the weight of the ship should depress the struts a little bit. But then when we retract them, they come up into these panels. Which I don't know if that's a problem or not. All right. So, where's the flame? Right there. A radially attached radiator panel that... Did they do that on purpose? A radially attachable radiator panel to help dissipate heat into space. Versus... Now these are honking huge, right? Yeah, not gonna fit. So the one with the biggest picture is the smallest one. These are probably also too big. Whoa, just a little bit. So if we put it directly That's, maybe we should turn that back on. Give us a chance to get it a little bit flatter. Alt-click. Yeah, yeah, that's probably low enough that we can do that. I don't want anything to interfere with the docking port. Oh yeah, let's fix that light while I'm thinking about it. For the science stuff. See, that seems like it's sticking out far enough. I'm sorry, I'm just whining. You shouldn't have to tolerate that. I'll go to my room. And rotate it. Well, that's too much rotate. That might be about right rotate, but we'll try that. Okay. Start with that. Now, radiator panels, right? That's what we're doing. That could work. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've seen Fat Man on Batman. A lot of profanity, a lot of pornographic, what's that when you say sense, not a simile, metaphors. But, you know, if you like pop culture, you like comic book stuff, I can't put it directly on the miner. That's distracting. That's a disappointment. Anyway, Kevin Smith had his heart attack and then recently did his first Fat Man on Batman since his heart attack. And I hadn't seen it in a while, and was surprised to the location they do it at is a bar, which I guess is in Hollywood or Studio City, somewhere around there. Probably the Universal Studios. It's not a boardwalk, City Walk. That's probably, I'm guessing. I could probably Google it and make less of an ass of myself, but they're shooting the opening, and I'm like, why does this place look familiar? And he says the name of the place is Scum and Villainy, and I was like, oh, it's is it Mos Espan on Tatooine? It's the cantina, so it's a semi-replica of that. It's like, ooh, that's nifty. I like it a lot. And it's a little bit of a drive from here, but well, even if I still lived in Santa Clarita Valley, it'd still be a heck of a drive. Do we have a gravioli thing? Yeah, there it is. That's the good one. No. Yeah, there we go. Let's take this outside and settle our differences. And see what happens. Probably the runway would have been better. And it's nighttime. We can test our lights then. I think that's better. Kind of has that campfire spooky story flashlight effect. Once upon a time, in these very woods. Okay. Let's extend all these jibber jabbers. I need to learn how to set up action groups. I'm sure I'm just missing something. I kind of know how, but it just doesn't have the custom options when I look at that in the VAB. Yeah, solar panels probably not going to help this time of night. And let's get this out of the way so we can see what we're doing. Deploy drill. And it does not knock us over. I don't know if that's because this is a grill. And see what happens to our temperature. 290. And I guess I need to bring this up. Alt right click. And start. Yeah, start. Okay, overheats immediately. Probably not a lot of. Let's take it to the. Oh yeah, you can do it from there. So let's take it to the runway. Oh my goodness, look at all this crap I have. Yep, nope, nope. I know there's a button here that lets you switch to... I thought there was a button here that let you switch to the VAB. Whatchamacallits. Builds. Alright, this is not it. No, that's not it. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? I know there's a way to start this on the runway. This is probably it. All right. We're probably above the ceiling. Did that stop working? What do we have here? Oh, Milos, thanks for the subscription. It shows me that you just might care. And it's hard not to get a little choked up when people care. How about your internet tomfoolery? Well, we already know they're not working. Deploy the drill, and then activate the drill. All right, so we got 0 out of that. What are these things doing? 16.05. Is it that they have to get to that temperature before they work? It says thermal efficiency 100%. What about this one over here? What does it say? It says thermal efficiency NA. If we deploy the drill. Alright, let's see how this number changes. So it increases as the drill excavator gets hotter. Thermal control system, I think that started at 16.05. It's still at 16.05. The radio holding tank is still empty. It's doing a nice dance. Looks like the gopher on Caddyshack. I'm alright. 0.01 in the holding tank. Vindication. Alright, so, and this is 16.06. So, do you even, if these things are supposed to reach an operating temperature, and I thought that was an overheating temperature, but it's an operating temperature, then why do you even need heat radiators? Do you not need them? Why am I wasting our time? Isn't there a wiki? This is, this seems to suck, but it does seem to be working. Just very poorly. And this fuel tank is full, right? So yeah, not much point in, and there's 0.02. Still 16.06. No. Oh, and there's our ore rate. Wow, that's very low. Oh, it's probably going to get loud in here. Sharon's going to drop the kids off while she goes to visit her sister, who's in town for a few hours. Oh yeah, here comes the loud kids. I might have to close that door. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the mic off for a second and do my hellos. Please hang tight. You want to say hi, Mara?
Sure. Hi. I think I'm in.
Now you're internet famous.
Wow. I was wanting to be internet famous.
Watch out for the green screen, but what?
You're already streaming?
Yeah, already streaming.
Oh,
Coming.
All
hi
right.
everybody.
Rosy Posy.
He has 4 kids.
Hey,
Yeah.
Look out. Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is one big spaceship you got there.
It's not that big. Wolfgang.
Mm.
All right. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. If I can find my stupid taking a break picture. All right. Okay. Was I wearing these before? I don't think I was. And 0.04. All right, so I'm worried for nothing about the radiator panels because they appear to do next to nothing. Well, no. Oh, that's not activated. It won't do any good to turn this on since I... Oh, what I could do... How much fuel can we burn without taking off? Let's see, at 1% throttle. Apparently we can do this for a while. All right. So, aside from the change in the lighting and the gear versus drills, I don't think we made... There we go, 179. And this will generate electricity as well, so we don't have to worry about running out of power. It's highly efficient. Whoa, she's starting to shimmy. Where's the thingamabobber doobler bobble? Let's go ahead and start that. Gets up to operating temperature. And then it keeps going. Then I've got to wonder how hot is too hot. Oh, we reduce efficiency. But then how are these? Okay, that's going up. And I'm assuming that they're all going up at about the same rate. That one's slightly higher, but it's catching up. All right. So our efficiency is still 99.3. What's that sound like? All right. Sounds like you don't want to get your hands too close. I can't see what's going on in here. Pipes and tubes and thingamabobbers. All right, I can't quite get under there till. All right, so let's cut the engine. And what's our fuel at now? 178. And does this have a rate? Not really. I thought that was about to go into dervish mode. Oh man, that reminds me of Skater Gnome. Anyone remember Skater Gnome? Those were some good... What'd you call them? I guess they were sort of like blogs, semi-fictional, fictional blogs. I wonder if they're still on the internet. I think it was... Skater Gnome Stories from EverQuest. Skater Gnome was a series of humorous stories placed in the Caster's Realm website during EverQuest's prominent years. A few of the stories evolve around Skater Gnome characters, player in real life. Skater Gnome. Yeah, I remember enjoying those. That still says 178. But if it's operating at the same rate, the cooling efficiency, or whatever this is, it's going up. We can just fire the engine back up if we need to produce some more electricity, right? Just give a little tap on the shift key. And that's still going down. I thought while your engine was going that you produced electricity. And this says 0.44, so that's the rate of discharge. I believe the negative number is a charge. Alright, so let's cut the engine. And that does not change. Maybe that only happens when you're out of the atmosphere? Or maybe it's based on your throttle? Which would be interesting if you were out of fuel. Does the throttle still... Maybe it's based on the amount of thrust you're producing? And it could even be that our thrust was counted as 0 since it wasn't actually propelling us. It was just, yeah, making our footprint shallower. I don't know, hard to say. So, I'm not really sure what to do. I think the thing to do is to save the changes. Well, really, there's only 3 changes: the lighting, the landing gear placement, and the excavator placement. So I think correct those, save the design, and then we can get the science off of the surface of the moon, dock that, because that space station at the moon does not have any data to work on, because reasons. Samuel, hello. Yeah, so I think we've learned all we're going to learn here. Go ahead and make sure fix that design before. I don't know if those radiator panels actually do any good. Boo 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 doo. Oh, that was called minor. Hello. Wolfgang is paying us a visit. Again. Oh, I still have my taking a break sign up. Thought you guys were my friends. Supposed to tell me when I mess up. When I have a booger or something. I don't have a booger, do I? Uh-oh. No. I deleted all my stuff down here. But I think the only thing that's different... Well, before we do that, let's get the right one. That was kind of in the right place. I was just thinking the wrong thing. Let's get that out. And then I can't remember what we built it on. I think it was Munster 7. When Munster, no, it was not Munster 8. All right. I hate when I do that. And we can take... Oh, no, 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 I know what I need to do. Boop, boop. But I don't remember if it was called Lifter or it was called Booster. Like Booster Gold. Oh, did I? Oh, idiot. Booster Gold. He's like a time traveler or something, right? Minor. Minor.
It's up.
I can't read. Alright, and then merge this time with the lifter. What was it? It wasn't the lifter, it was booster. It was booster. And merge. There we go. Boonk. And let's get rid of that, because actually I don't remember if I adjusted these things yet. Nope, these are not adjusted yet. That was the whole point. It was part of the... Wow, it got hot in here fast. I'm gonna have to crack a window.
Or you can open the door slightly.
Yeah, but you guys get so loud, especially when the baby gets rambunctious. Just a little bit more. Oh, I gotta do this one too, apparently. Oh, no I don't. It's just not extended. That should be good.
Shouldn't the landers be lower than the like at the same level of the miners?
Well, you want the mining drill to extend into the ground, and then also, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, also, if you're not on even terrain, there might be a hole where your miner is, and so you want to make sure it reaches the ground. I'm not sure how much it actually has to... King Akira is saying, hey there, Wolfgang.
Hi, King Akira.
And, yeah, so if there's a hole, you want to make sure that it reaches through the hole into the... past the surface. Alright, so we also wanted to fix this light. I think that is actually just about right. Let's bring it out a little bit, and then I guess we could pitch it in a little more. That should be pretty nice. And then
Rice, because I've also been trying to get SpaceX parts, but I can't figure out how to get it in.
yeah, I am not a mod expert. I had help figuring out how to get what I have working, and then most of what I had stopped working. Are you trying to get my attention, or are you just drumming your fingers?
Kind of trying to get your attention.
Okay, what's up?
I mainly came in here for this.
What's wrong? Oh, you want the Wi-Fi password. Okay, capital P A S S. No, that's not it. Gotta think about it. But yes, I do have my Wi-Fi password memorized.
If I make my own Wi-Fi password, I would totally name it password.
Well, for stuff that I really don't care about security, I'll do that sometimes.
King Kira says you could also design it so it tips over and the drill touches the ground.
Yeah, for a bigger one, I'll definitely do that. Like if I do.
What state you from?
I'm from California, but we're living in Missouri.
You're not from Missouri?
I'm not from Missouri. It's weird to me that you are, but I've known you your whole life, and you've, you know, I was there when you were born.
From
What? Oh, did I mispronounce something? Okay, well, it says you're connected. Give it a try. I'm gonna open this window. Because this room heats up so much faster than the rest of the house.
Yeah, because it has two freaking lights.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got the lights back there to light up there, the computer, 2 monitors, and this. And that. Give me one of these.
Yeah. How did you get help with the mod?
I have a professional Kerbal Space program.
It heats up a lot.
Yeah, your phone definitely heats up a lot. Professional Kerbal Space program coach. That's an exaggeration. I've got a friend, Hanya Hime, on Twitch. She'll sometimes broadcast as I silence I, the letter I.
Yeah, for Wi-Fi password, lol. You said, what's Wi-Fi for?
I said, what's Wi-Fi for? Oh, and then you said, that's sweet. Nice one.
Lol. And this, lol. That's out loud, loud.
Do you know what this is, Wolfgang?
Yep.
Can you pronounce that?
Sexy prawns. Sexy prawns.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you pronounce that.
I don't know what it is. Is it something from Subnautica? Because it sure does sound like it. Prawn.
It's one of those things that you say when you don't want to say something inappropriate.
What happened? When you search with it ready. Oh. It's 93 Fahrenheit for my battery.
Wow, 93 Fahrenheit for your battery. Are you sure it's not percentage?
No, it's 93 Fahrenheit.
Okay. That's pretty warm. Oh, did you let the cat in here? If she tears down that green screen again, we're going to have barbecue cat for dinner.
No!
No, cat tastes awful. So I hear. I bet it does, though. Ugh.
I would never eat a cat. And this la 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 la. Saved by the bell la la.
Saved by the. Now you're just being weird.
What? That's what King Caesar said. King Kira, I'm dying. Samuel Rice. Lol. Lots of words.
It's because you're so hilarious.
I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious.
This is the dawning of the age of hilarious.
I'm hilarious. Good.
Am I some kind of clown to you? That is an interesting fairing. It's so sleek. I want to paint a stripe around it or something. Oh, I forgot about these little doodads.
I heard that meat-eating cactus tastes bad. King Curious, I'm pretty sure you spelled creatures wrong.
Yeah, I think he was in a hurry.
Catchers. Don't even start about
Vegans are delicious. I wonder, I don't know. It's yeah, we don't eat many predators. I can't think of any predators that we eat.
It's pronounced Reese, but don't worry.
Yeah. See the R-I-E-S? So it's kind of like you take the F off of fries.
Rice.
Fries. Like French fries.
Fries.
Right, but it's pronounced Reese.
Reese?
Reese.
Samuel Reese?
Yes. I think that's what we're being told.
Samuel Reese, I'm going to call you Reese now.
You've graduated into the realm of respect.
Or peanut butter Reese cups.
And overwrite.
Yeah, I'm just going to call you Reese.
That's one of my favorite candies.
It's not even candy. It's
What?
a snack.
Well, it does, is peanut butter really candy? Do we want to launch another one of these?
Whoa, it has a cone.
What?
It has a cone.
It has a cone?
Yeah, it's a triangle.
Oh, the one on top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Kylie Reese.
I think... Like Kylo Reese? No, that's Kylo Ren. Kyle Reese. I don't know who Kyle Reese is.
Maybe you
There's
mixed
something
up
about...
Kylo Ren.
Maybe...
Terminator with...
Oh!
Check!
I don't know. That was... Was that the,
Kylo Ren.
Was that the Sean Bean character? Not Sean Bean. I can't remember his name. From the first Terminator movie? I don't remember. I'm going to save this. We saved it already because it's asked if we wanted to overwrite. Let's get out of here. Let's get the one that's on the moon. Rendezvous it with Hanyohime Station. Pass off some of that sweet, sweet science. Ooh. Oh, we could totally do this with our orbital Polar Express. Anyway.
John Connor's father, yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. I can just imagine Eddie, what's his name? Oh, John Connor, talking to him. It's like, don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. And be like, oh. It should be like the last thing we launched. So, yeah, there it is. Whoop. Whoop.
No, I'm working with the sock puppet.
This is not giving me bunny ears, right? Oh, you can totally see the light coming through the green screen back there.
Lol.
Yeah.
Lol.
No, does he care?
No, lol.
I've endured so many shenanigans, they just roll off my back like water off a duck. And we have a lot of retracting to do. We have more retracting to do than Fox News. Not that they ever would. Double down!
Cameron Reitz said I need help installing mod.
Yeah,
Not mod. How can you install a mod?
Yeah. If I tried to help you, I would just be doing what you would need to do, and that's searching Google. I use the, is it CCAN? Which is a mod pack,
No, more than Fox.
manager.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I was a little proud of that because you know, low-hanging fruit, but still. All right, did you get your phone working?
Bye-bye, everyone. Stop puppet.
Yeah, he's a little weird, but I love him. I was pretty weird too. Yeah. Okay, let's recover. But see, yeah, most of the ones I have aren't updated. And can I even run CCAN from here? I think if I put in CCAN, yeah, it wants to do a web search, so I've got to find it on my computer or reinstall it or whatever. Because it doesn't run every time I run Kerbal. It just puts things where they need to be in the file system. As far as I can tell, that's what it does. But now that I've got things that are out of date with the, not the most recent update, but the one prior to that, before they did the Making History, which I don't think we actually got an update with that. I think that's more of an add-on. And I don't think that affected the original game or game version. No lights? What? Oh. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of lights on here. Just, I've got the one for the science instruments, which is, you saw back in the VAB, we adjusted. And then I've got one over here for docking, which I probably should have used the round light because it's brighter, but whatevs. Whatever, I do what I want. Oh yeah, save some battery. How much battery do we have? Oh, we're good. Plenty good. Excuse me, but the problem with this one is the drills don't reach the ground. while the gear is down. Let's actually test that. Oh, it is extended, right? All right, so if we, with the gear down, it doesn't appear to reach the ground. If we start, it actually is working. It just doesn't show that it's reaching the ground. So I didn't have to change that. Well, that's good. I feel much less foolish now. Oh, our thermal efficiency is declining. What if we, where is that doodad? Still going up and declining. Huh. So, oh, it's going back up. So radiators do help. Da-da. And a good time was had by all. 12.97. I need to keep an eye on this battery up here. But I'm thinking, let's see what we can do, you know, while we're here. Because this is exciting and fun. Yep. Does it say the rate? Yeah, 0.013341. It's very specific. What's our... We've got the doohickey here. I'm sorry, I should try to approach this at a more layperson level instead of using all these fancy jargons and terminologies and nomenclatures. Let's see. So, or surf. I don't think we're in the surf. Is that short for surface? Does this change? Does this, like, the longer you operate the drill, does this get, like, to substrates and things like that? That would be freaking awesome. I don't know about awesome, but, you know, hint of realism, maybe? Let's see. So dark, need to play Mario basement music. Yeah. Oh, it went up to 0.98. All right. I was just thinking we should try to accelerate. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, we're out of charge. Damn it. I think I have passive solars on here. If I don't, there, yeah, whew, passive solars. So now we can at least extend these. Wow, that filled fast. That was just from the passives though, right? So this is probably shut off and needs to be restarted. And I think that we should probably run this during the daytime. $106. And do we have that? Okay, there's the radio holding tank. All right, let's do a little bit more warping. We need to keep an eye on that sun. This says our Okay, it says our ore is 0, so let's stop this for now. And watch our ore go back up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We've got a heating problem. I'm not sure why we had a heating problem. These are supposed to operate at 100%, if I remember right. Is the drill still going? I don't remember which drill. Ah, blast. Was it this one? That one is not going. This one doesn't appear to be going. Did it shut down from overheating? And warp. Times 100. Times 1,000. So the sun should set over here. Oh, we can look at our shadow too. And it is filling so rapidly. How rapid is rapid? Sorry, that's a song from Art of Noise. You probably didn't get that, you know, obscure pop culture reference. I'm so hip. I only like their early stuff anyway. Kill that. Oh, what? Did they overheat? And then we'll run one through the night. "1,000 times the normal speed of time." This is so efficient. Of course, I probably picked the worst place on the planetoid to start a mining operation. And we're about to die, so let's go ahead and... Oh, it already stopped because I don't know if the temperature got too hot or what, but it stopped itself. And then let's warp to daytime. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. We have no comms. Because we have no power. Alright, I think we're done with our mining experiment. Okay, let's retract everything. More retractions than Fox. Ha ha ha. I crack me up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Action groups are for suckers. Alright, retract. I thought I hit retract. And then let's find out where our rendezvous object is. Vegan meat and toast. Vegan meat and toast. What does that mean? Anyway, welcome. Bam! Hello to you. Okay, yeah, I've got, well, you saw there I got over 3,000 charge units of storage for battery charge. And that wasn't enough. That didn't even get me halfway through the night, I think. Let's see, we want... There's where we are. That's not what we want. That's what we want. Which way is it going? It's going... It doesn't say. Can we set target? I don't know which way that's going. It's going this way. So if we take off now and hang a left... This is my left hand. The camera's backwards. We can totally catch up with that. Let's see. I can leave that open, right? I will... Where's the other one? I've got to back up. And can we do one last... No, I think we've done all the science. We've done all the science we're gonna do. And so I think we need to lift off. Yeah, we should have plenty of fuel and everything. Now, which way is north? I think that's north. Oh, we need to change our... Oh, that's what we're doing. Man, I am just all backwards. Alright, so let's go this way and that way. And let's see if that does anything. Okay, that takes us in the opposite direction, which is still not what we want. We want farther south. So we need to hang more of a left. Let's try that out. This is how they do it at NASA. You know, they just like, let's see what happens if we do this. What could possibly go wrong? All right. Let's just plan a burn. How long do we have till apoapsis? 4 minutes? Plenty of time to figure something out. Let's see. We got 3 fillings done today, and oh, wow. Yeah. Thanks, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for Duna now because we messed around with this so much. Hey, that's a good idea. Since we use like 2/3 of our fuel. Except I didn't hit F5. So, looks like we're just gonna die. Oh, man. Yeah. So, what we really need to do is just establish an orbit. Then figure the rest out. Because most of our liftoff was vertical. No, we don't want prograde. Well, anyway. Too much. Still too much. Wow. basically horizontal. Did I choke the engine or something? No. Fuel is seeming to last pretty well. Oh, I was looking at the ore instead of the, Well, apparently what I need to do as quickly as possible is make some more fuel. That'd be hilarious if that's what saved me. Oh, I don't have any RCS. Oh, well. Looks like we're gonna die. Oh yeah. Time to apoapsis 40 seconds. Gonna miss this one. This was just an experiment anyway. This was a learning experience, and we learned a few things like F5 before liftoff. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference, but still. Let's see, what's the Delta V map? Well, I don't have time for that now. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, so we're going in, and we're going in hard. What's our... We might be able to get a little bit more science out of this, but... So let's go ahead and get the solar panels open. All right, we need to see if our... Yeah, maybe the solar wind will propel us. Seems like the engine is still trying to do something. Oh, because I turned the convertitron on. Is it still working? It's still working. That's going to block our solar panel a little bit. That'd be hysterical if I made just enough fuel to get a stable orbit. That would be some Ripley's Believe It or Not stuff. We still have ore, but it's... Yeah, we're not going to get enough fuel out of that. The biome has changed to the highlands. So let's do some sciences. Sure, let's do that. Since we're not going to be able to rendezvous anywhere, we can overwrite these. Just those. Oh yeah, I can't do that one. So then let's go over here and transmit. And we are falling. Let's see if our 0.9 units of fuel is enough to save us. Oh man, is it barely enough to turn the engine on? we're pretty low on ore. So hysterically enough, if I had mined more ore or converted more fuel, could have survived this. I didn't see how much science we got out of that. We still over Highlands? Yeah. Oh, and it's going to crash in the dark too, so that's going to be less spectacular. Speed up just a little bit. Yeah, now that we're going down, the little fuel that we have is going to do even less. Ready for full burn? Very impressive. It's basically a fart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna make it. Midlands. All right, let's see if we can do more science-y stuff. Midland craters. And come on, nah, get in there. Transmit, damn you. Complete, and we got some units of something. 12 data received. Okay. We're coming in for a landing. Unscheduled in variety. We're out of ore. Alright, yeah, one last fart. 286. Well, that's the target. Let's see here. Orbital velocity 353. Surface velocity 360. I think we can take it. I think we might do a couple cartwheels, and then we'll just ta-da. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's see, what's our time to periapsis? 5 minutes? But our periapsis is also 180 meters under the surface. Uh-oh. What's the best angle for this? Parents, you might want to cover your children's eyes. Go not softly into that good night. Anyway, let's see. Should we go to Duna, or should we try another mining exposition? Exposition? That's not the word I'm looking for. Expedition. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm thinking Duna. What time is it? 8:26. We don't really have time for that. That's why we're going to do it. All right. Yeah, we're just going to take it. It was a loss, but we learned a few things. One, look up the Delta V map before you try to lift off from a body. Oh, I didn't have RCS thrusters anyway, so I couldn't have docked with the station. I could have docked the station to it. Ooh. Ugh. I guess that wouldn't have been that hard. Nanobug votes for Duna, and I think Nanobug is right. Oh, before we do that... This is a fresh restart on the computer. I probably just have too many things being tracked. Alright. This needs a, filter. Yep, nothing here for Duna. I think we have... There we go. Oh, we need to save that guy. He can wait. He's immortal. Get all the sciences. All the sciences. Does Duna have an atmosphere? I don't believe it does. I think we have the perfect craft for this. Eve Explorer. Load. So much stuff. So much stuff. We will want to rename it. Oh, we would rename it here, wouldn't we? You're back.
I want to know where a charger is.
And your front. I don't know.
Do you have the only charger?
No, there's one more, but I don't know where the other one is. Sorry, bro. So if it has an atmosphere, then we can use the fluid variometer thingamabobber. This is so dense, and this already has a variometer on it. Jeez, what are you doing back there? All right. Check the wall back there behind the green screen. See if there's a charger laying along the wall, because I think that's the last place I used that one. All right, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, if you can't find it, it's just not there.
Find it.
Good job.
Pretty short.
All right, yeah, but you can use it in the hallway. Quick save is soon. I've got a mod for that. That it tells. Well, I could also just look it up on the wiki. It says where the atmosphere begins, and then you can just set your periapsis to like 1,000, even 10,000.
Hey, Dad. Can I do the stream next time I'm here for this amount of time?
I don't know. We'll have to check that out then. But, yeah, I gotta wrap things up in half an hour or so. Oh, that's a good idea. I wasn't actually planning on landing, even though I have landing gear.
Then why would you have landing gear?
No one said I was smart.
If you're not gonna land, then why did you
Actually, the landing gear
for some other purpose?
barely reaches the ground under the engine. That was an excellent suggestion. I don't know how many parachutes would be appropriate.
200.
At least 200.
Yeah, at least 200 for the weight this thing has.
Well, the gravity's lower. Oh, I should have done that.
If there's no gravity, would anything have weight?
Well, things would still have mass, but weight is a byproduct of mass.
Okay. The wiki is basically useless. It will tell you 18 kilometers, which is a good place to start.
Let's get 2 more on there. And then we're probably not going to use them all. Oh, man, if I use that miner thing, I might actually be able to lift off from there. But I don't even have a... oh, and I could do a... No, I'll save the survey scanner for when I send a reel, like a station. All right, now what's this? Gigantor. And I think I want to... oh, this needs... It's gonna need battery packs and more solar panels. Because if we lose it along the way... Man, I'm just having all kinds of ideas. Where's the Gigantor? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to dock this with anything, so... Ass. Fiddlestick. I accidentally said ass. And a few battery packs. Do 4 or just 2? Because if I ditch this stage in a solar orbit, then it will continue to act as a relay, which would be beneficial, highly beneficial. I'm tempted to add more fuel there. I'm just going to regret not doing it, aren't I? Yeah. All right. Duna Explorer. Save. And what more could we possibly want? A car? What are we, Elon Musk? Ooh, man, I am missing... That's weird. Huh. Oh my goodness. The baby is sad. I hope I packed enough lights. Let's just go. We don't have all day. Stabilization. Throttle up. Actually, let's kill the throttle. Not kill it. Let's take it back to just under 2/3 so that our solid lifters will burn out before our outside. Yeah, I also thought about adding more fuel to these secondary. Would that make these the tertiary? Or this the tertiary? This is the main, right? Anyway, I thought about that, but we're just going to go. I'm going to quit stalling now. I'm going to push the button. Anytime now. When you would least expect it. Dang, boy, that there is one giant Q-tip. Is this loud in your ears? It's a little loud in mine. I guess I can turn my headphones down. Ooh, I forgot to tilt. Too much tilt. That probably is too much tilt. Yay, 5,000 meters. Let's get... There go the solids. Are we still accelerating? Yep. The needle's steady. And here goes the tertiaries. Bye, guys. You did a good job. Don't litter. Alright, we're already at a minute to apoapsis. Get a little more tilt in there. Atmosphere is already starting to thin out. Oh, look at that. Our apoapsis is already up at 100,000. I wasn't paying attention. Let's coast a little bit. Enjoy the peace and quiet that is the upper atmosphere. It's awfully thin, though. $62, $63. Do you have any idea how fast you were going? All right, let's get rid of the fairing, the nefarious fairing. Speaking of don't litter, and oh, it does not want to move. Maybe if I give it a little bit of a goose. We can tip over here. Seven. It's time to make sure that's not gonna, yeah, that's gonna be fine. Then we'll go to full. And stage. How we doing? Pretty well. Fuel is good. About half the speed we need. Less than, I believe. Ruh-roh. I think we coasted too long. I hate when I do that. So I'm going to pull back here. Which coincidentally is our prograde. What is that truck? Oh, that's my little research thing I've got sitting there. Darn it. Let's lose some weight. Just farming science very slowly. It was an okay idea. Time to apoapsis. Oh. Periapsis is still negative 200. Speed is coming up nicely though. Time to, alright, let's reduce throttle because our apoapsis is running away from us. I'm just going to orient prograde. Reduce the throttle even more. There we have a periapsis. It'll work its way into a nice extra atmospheric height. We just need to coast around here, I think. Where are we going? Duna? So we kind of need that'll be good for now. Oops, I do need this. Oh good, it's really close. I think we picked the wrong time of year. I was going to say we should try to get our escape ahead of the planet, but then we'll just have to slow down that much more once we catch up to it this way. I think we probably are better off ejecting out the backside. No, that's not right, because then our velocity will be slower than Kerbal, right? Am I wrong? Or we could try to eject out in this sort of direction. I think that's what we'll do. I don't know. I'm sure there's a right answer, but I don't know what it is. So we'll want to start our maneuver right about here, I believe. We're going to want to add lots and lots of prograde. That should be enough. 941. Our current Stage has 576, so we'll have to stage during that fiasco. But that's more than we need, so let's back off a little bit. And it's my understanding that the gravity assist or slingshot effect that you get from the moon and Minmus aren't worth even attempting. They add so little that you're not really saving any fuel. You might even end up spending more fuel. All right. This looks good. Okay. So let's get back in here. How far are we from our maneuver? We're here? Yeah. So let's go ahead and just, and it's a 40-second burn. Let's warp to maneuver. Because I got to go to work in a little while. Theoretically, I got to start getting ready in 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, I need to change clothes too, so. Already oriented prograde. I wonder if we shouldn't orient target instead. Or maneuver. They're going to be pretty similar. No, I didn't actually make sure that this is going where I want. It's not. It's going, it's close. It's close. If we, can I do this? Phooey. All right. Time 19 seconds. Let's go ahead and start a burn. Prograde. These are reaction wheels, if I remember right. Yeah, just try to keep a little more stable in flight. Hey, there's our house. Well, that's going to be floating around for a while. All right, we've got over 1,500 Delta V on this stage, and we only need about 250 more here. So this ought to start growing pretty quickly. And using this body button, it'll give the atmospheric locations. So basically, on Kerbal, the atmosphere ends at 70K, so low space. Whoa! What just happened? You saw that too, right? Oh, did we have a moon encounter or something? Close enough. All right, so let's see. Time to sphere of influence change is 14 days. All right, mark that on your calendars and meet back here. That joke never gets fresh. This is my first time going to Duna. I should be more excited. Ooh, we don't have any comms. Uh-oh, no probe control. Let's hope I can extend an antenna or something. Well, we've got the relays. Can I at least open this? Nope. We're doomed. doomed, I tell you. I didn't even put a basic antenna on this. I thought these little ones had basic antennas, or these, looks like we're gonna start over. In this one? Nope. So, it's a good time. Yep. And yep. And then once we get past our sphere of influence change, we'll basically be in the same orbit as Kerbal around the sun. So, not ideal. All right, revert. I want to add some extra fuel too. Oh yeah, I forgot I already have these. Where are they? Oh, I guess they're not here. Is that it? Yeah. I put it under the parachute. Put the parachute over it. Where's a better place for that? Let's put a basic antenna. These have the same. Oh, this is a relay? Is that what's going on here? 354 mm. 354 mm packet size, so I don't know what the difference is. Deployable antenna. And this one's not deployable. Alright, well, let's put one. Oh, will it let us mount underneath? I don't think it likes that. All right, so if nothing else, we'll have this. And add another one here. Okay, and then that one that's right here, let's go ahead and add it or move it up here. So, I don't even remember which stage we were on while we were there. We were on this stage, I think. So, even see that one on here now. Oh, because it's from before the update, maybe? Alright, so, but it's a Rockomax, right? Rockomax 64, Rockomax 32, Rockomax 64, 200, or 32, 16. It's probably too big. Man, that's gonna be a monstrosity. What else did we need? What's going on, bro?
I just want to ask you a question.
Ask.
If your heart was paralyzed for 2 hours, would you be dead for 2 hours, or would you be dead for eternity?
Dead for eternity, because your heart pumps blood to the rest of your body, which gives nutrients and oxygen. And if your brain is oxygen deprived for more than like 11 minutes, then it starts to die. And so 2 hours, whoosh, probably not coming back from that. At least your mind isn't. They might be able to revive your body, but then, you know, there's also things like cryogenic freezing and other low temperature things which can prolong the amount of time your brain can go without oxygen. So there's that. But my recommendation is try not to paralyze your heart for 2 hours. Your thoughts?
Paralyzed for 1 minute?
No. Yeah, maybe you should watch the movie Flatliners.
Paralyzed for 1 second?
Probably not. This just in from the big giant head. Oh, I think it's Mom using the credit card. Yeah, that's what it is. Ooh, should we spy on her? Let's see what she's getting. That's what I thought she was getting.
What?
She's meeting her sister at a bar, so she's having a sip. All right, so we got lights in there. Feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, this has this antenna, so we should have been able to use that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All right, let's giddy up. Time's a wasted, Speedy.
Have you launched once? Have you launched that rocket once?
Yeah, oh, I forgot to save that. It was just some antenna changes. I think it was just antenna. Oh, and we added more fuel. Loading.
That is very
That was
unusual.
dramatic. That was dramatic.
Did it start from the top and go all the
Yeah,
way
it
down?
started from the top. Oh, there's the moon.
Mud. It's kind of mud.
Yeah, that was, man, I wish I could make it do that every time. I guess I just need to build things so tall it breaks the game. All right, stabilization. Check. Throttle. 60%. Check. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Careful now. Wolfgang.
Don't call me Wolfgang, Eric. Don't.
Oh, you made the same mistake I did. Hey, something's backwards.
Don't call me Sebastian. Don't call me Sebastian. Don't call me Sebastian. Don't call me Sebastian.
My camera angle was backwards. That's what was backwards. Backwards.
We're pronouncing everything wrong.
I can't talk so good. Boom.
Bye-bye, 3 things.
You're gonna ditch these two and then throttle up?
How do you ditch both of them at the same time?
Skills, boy, skills.
You can stage them in the same bar.
Yeah, you just move them into the same thing. We might start to warm up here in a minute. I might need to throttle back a little bit.
Warm up? You mean catch on fire?
Yeah, basically.
Kaboom?
Yeah.
Explode?
Well, let's throttle down for the staging.
Mun? Drill mun? Mun drill? Destroy mun?
Alright. Oh, damn.
Make a crater? Are you gonna make a crater?
No, we're
Are you gonna make a
2 minutes from the apoapsis, so we need to coast a little bit. Yeah, plus our apoapsis is up at, what is it, 110, 118?
Cylinder.
So let's get above the atmosphere, and then we can make a toin. A toin for the waist. Alright, and then low throttle, and continue our tilt. We need a little more throttle than that.
Can you land on the moon with nothing but a parachute?
No, there's no atmosphere for the parachute to work against.
There's 0 atmosphere on the moon?
That's correct. Well, it's probably not 0, but it's probably, well, in the game, it's, yeah, 0 basically.
In real life, it's obviously not 0.
Yeah, in real life, it's close to 0.
Which is why it can leap so high.
No, it's because of the reduced gravity.
Isn't that the same thing as atmosphere?
Nope. Gravity and atmosphere are two different things.
Completely different?
Completely different.
Okay.
I believe this is our stage that we added extra fuel. Yes, yes, I like what I see here. This is still going up too much, but it's because we're so far away from the apoapsis. Uh-oh, 9 o'clock. I don't think we're going to make it to the Mun. Not the Mun, the Duna. Duna. It doesn't matter. Alright. Here. Warp to here. I probably shouldn't have warped right to it, but we're up high enough. I don't care if I lose a little altitude. It's just decreases the efficiency. Oh, I'm way off. I wanted to be pointed at the horizon. What do we got here? Alright, let's cook this up a little bit. A little bit more. Alright, we're not going to crash. Let's find out. Oops, I was in the right place already. So we want to eject in roughly this place, or that angle. So, yeah, damn it. See, our apoapsis is on the wrong side of the planet. So we might as well just go now. Let's go now. Just about to ask, how much fuel do we have left in this stage? That AP is going to take us just about the angle that we want to go. Actually, no, it's not. Probably let myself drift up here a little bit more, but that would be inefficient with the fuel. I'm going to do it anyway. That'll change our angle of exit. Not much. Oh, there's a moon encounter. That'll work. And we still have over 1,000 delta V in this stage. Let's make sure that we deploy some sort of antenna device so that reasons and stuff. Five by five. Oh man. Probably need to retract that before I separate. Well, no, when this separates, that is going to be pretty much worthless, and then this will be the only thing that's... Let's go ahead and extend one of these. I'm sure we're fine on battery. Yeah, we're fine. Well, we've got so much up here. And then we can warp up to here. If I get out of radio contact again, I am going to be so miffed. Okay. Now watch carefully as nothing happens. Except that disappears and then it shows that we're on that track instead of... Anyway. I'll continue to warp. And... there we go. Now, we need to start thinking, how's our signal? Our signal is still good. Something went right. Celebrate. Whoop, whoop. A little Cool in the Gang music, maybe. Alright, so we need to get out to here. I believe that means prograde on our current course. Well, since we don't have a pilot in this ship, we're using a probe core. It looks kind of weird, but it's in here. Has our, oh, there's 4 more here. These weird, I can't really even show them because they're oblong looking. And anyway, since we don't have a captain, we need radio control. So we need communications to be able to connect back to our relays. And if we, well, let's start over. If we ComNet path, all right, so we have a connection. That is weird. Oh, well, we're too close to see it. Yeah, there we go. So we've got communications with Minmus, the moon, and Kerbal. I'm assuming that's what these... excuse me. are. So we need communication, lines of communication, in order to control the vessel. If we lose that, then we can't control it. So if we run out of electricity, you know, battery power, then we can't control it. If our antennas aren't strong enough for the distance, if we are eclipsed by a planetoid between us and whatever the only thing that we can communicate with, then we lose control. But, you know, it can be regained if something else establishes that network, or if the battery charges back up, or whatever the problem is that caused you to lose communications. All right, so we need to think about getting there, and I need to think about getting to work. So we're going to do a prograde burn. I'm going to set that as the target. How far off are we? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's just go, because Yeah. Now what I don't like about this is it doesn't tell you the apoapsis and periapsis of Duna. What do we... Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What are we currently orbiting? Body. 1860. I don't know what's happening here. Is it saying that we're going to have a Kerbal encounter? Oh, okay. Well, who cares? Except we're very close because we're driving straight at it. All right, let's do a little bit of burnout, radial burnout. That will also increase our speed. It'll change our ellipses a little bit, but it should reduce the likelihood of our Kerbal encounter. What is happening here? Well, actually, now that I think about it, if we just ride this out, we'll get a gravity assist, won't we? Let's see what happens. We'll do an F5. All right, we're not paused. All right, our orbital speed is 9441, and let's just warp up to here. 9441. Well, now we're in Kerbal orbit, theoretically. Or we will be. Wait, what? I don't know. I should have written that down already. 9441 versus 260. Oh, we're losing speed. Yeah, because we're out ahead of the planet. All right. Let's go back to our prograde. Our regularly scheduled prograde already in progress. Our fuel at this stage, 700. I want to get that apoapsis. If we set up a maneuver, but obviously more likely than not, we're going to want to make that maneuver down here, and we just wasted a bunch of fuel. First of all, let's F9 that. Go back, because we lost velocity. So that's not cool. So let's continue with our radial outburn. Alright, so we stayed clear of Kerbal sphere of influence, right? Orbit. Nope, 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 nope. That's what we want. Yeah. So we stayed clear of the Kerbal sphere of influence. But if we're wanting to connect with Duna, we probably want to do our maneuver about here. I didn't realize that the insert key actually has an in-game function. $35 million. Too much information. 34 million. Do we need more prograde? It seems to be closer, so... But, that's so weird. It says closest approach here, and the target position is there. So we need to come around here more and add more prograde, probably. Yeah. Isn't that where we are now? Less prograde? Front of us. No. So, let's go ahead and cancel this. We'll warp for half a year. And then recalculate the orbit. Or maneuver. I gotta get ready to go. Oh, I hate this phone. I'll never get enough. What is this, LG again? I probably got the cheapest one or something, but... I haven't really been paying attention. Oh, I'm going to have an encounter with Kerbal if I'm not careful. Oh no, we have a slower orbital period, so we won't catch up to it. That's fine. Alright, warp complete. So let's see about... What is the it's negative 0.1? Around, getting closer, getting closer, closer. I had an encounter, so that would be pretty close, right? Let's reduce that prograde because we don't really need to go outside the orbit, I hope. There's an encounter. Periapsis is 15 million. Can we get a little bit closer by... That's a little bit closer. That's a little bit farther. So 47,000 kilometers. So 47 million meters. Alright, and then goes back up again. So if we add a little prograde, that's not changing. All right, 47. Oh, I suspect, based on, ooh, is that better? 19 million should be better than 47,000 kilometers, right? Periapsis, I would think so. What if we add a little, or take away a little, like going up again? Is 18 as low as it went? 17, take off a little here. Okay, add in prograde. Oh, going up again. Adding prograde, or not prograde, normal, down to 11 million meters. Oh, the ACE, if we can get the ascending node right on it, then that should mean that if we're crossing the orbital plane, and if we can get our solar altitude if we can get our solar altitude right, then we should just nail it, which should just be prograde and retrograde, right? That's going up, that's going down, but that's also moving the ascending, descending. So that's a collision course right there. So let's go ahead and reduce progrades, you know, so that we're saving fuel. We can get 100,000 meters. That should be fine. If we can nail this maneuver, that'll be nice. Let's see, and delta V 751, 741. So this stage has pretty much the right amount of fuel. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, Karen. Oh, I think you're right. You should be in the orbit to start adjusted maneuvers, not for long distance. You can do some pretty accurate long distance maneuvers, and you know, basically we just did a collision course. You know, you can't get much more accurate than that. Well, and this is the ascending node is oh, because we're going to be not in the same orbital plane as it when we encounter it. But typically you want to get your encounter with your sphere of influence change, and then once you're in that sphere of influence change, you want to approach the periapsis. You can make adjustments as you're approaching the periapsis, or as soon as you have your sphere of influence change, depending on, you know, where you want your orbit to be around the planetoid or planet. But basically, you get close to your periapsis, do a retro burn, an orbital retro burn, orbital as opposed to surface or target. And then that will give you an orbit. So I like this. This is going to get us right about where we want, and we're going to have so much fuel left over. All right. Oh. Let's, well, if we go here, we can warp to next encounter. That's a 1 minute and 40-second estimated burn. Let's see. It's easier to make adjustments as you get closer to the... It's true. You can definitely fine-tune, but as a general rule, the farther you are, the more efficient you can be with your fuel. That's not always true, because sometimes you need to get to a certain place before you can get the right angle to... And that's probably not even true, but with the way things display in Kerbal Space Program, that tends to be true. Ooh, wow. Alright. So, I think we can go about another 10 minutes, and then we have to kill the stream. But I mean, as you can see, by just working with it a little bit... Well, what is this? Oh, maybe that's on that's on successive orbits. We're getting really close, and this is going to be a nice maneuver. But the more you, but you get more out of your delta V if you do it. Exactly, nanobug. Exactly. That's a very succinct way of saying what I was trying to say. Let's see, 60 plus 40 is 100, divided by 2 is 50. Hey, it's time to go. All right. Fly, my monkey. Apoapsis moving out. Well, it's going to come over this way. Since we're prograding here, it's going to push out our orbit here, so our apoapsis is going to slowly rotate in this direction. And of course, that means our periapsis is going to catch up with us. I never thought about that before. At any point in an orbit, with infinite fuel, if you do a prograde burn long enough, where you are will become the periapsis. Unless, well, yeah, unless you hit an escape velocity. Okay, I need to pay attention. All right, we've got about another 15 seconds to go here. 17 seconds. It's right there. Just read the display, T-Ray. God. Are you illiterate? Not that there's anything wrong. There's something wrong with that. If you... And boop. Okay, we're going to slow burn it in from here. Oh, we need to be pointed at the maneuver. That'll give us more accuracy. So this, having this better probe core gives us that opportunity, so we don't have to manually fly towards the maneuver target. And getting ready to kill it. All right, let's get rid of that. Hoo 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 hoo. 5 minutes to go. Are you excited? We shall approach Duna for the first time. I don't know about you, first time for me. I'm not even sure I've seen a video on Duna. This is as fast as you can warp? I feel like I should... Yeah. I'm going to... How much fuel do we have left? Next to none. I'm going to go ahead and eject that. Let's make sure that we have our comms. Okay, that one's open. F5. Probably should have done a real save, but let's stage. Oh, let's get this. I won't have control over this after I, because it won't have a probe core. So anything I want to do to this stage, I need to do it now. That's pretty much it. And then hopefully that antenna won't break. Not that it will make a difference. All right, stage. Okay. Now let's go ahead and warp up. And it should basically fly behind us. Hopefully it won't hit us when we do our periapsis burn. That would be hysterical. Come on, Pokey. So very, very red. I'm not sure how much time we're going to have between sphere and influence changes. I'm sure it'll be plenty. Let's get up here. Where is that moon or thing? I don't see it. Oh, it would be this way. Still. All right, let's try doing it this way. Does this work? I still don't see it. All right, so if the sun is there, it should be almost opposite of the sun. There. It should be right there, right? How much can we scroll out? I kind of like to see where I'm going. Is that it? No, that's a galaxy. Well, that's weird. Is it a ghost planet? Is that where Space Ghost lives? All right, let's orient prograde. Give ourselves a little more. Oh, we can orient target, can't we? So it's right there. Oh, so that's it. It's so tiny. All right. Let's warp up to here. Is it getting closer? Ooh, it has a moon. I forgot about that. Or two? Maybe they're flying out to greet us. All right. How far till periapsis is at 22,000 or 220,000. All right, let's just warp up to here. They'll probably stop us when we get to the sphere of influence change. Is that a billiard ball? Oh, does it have frosty poles? Why does that sound dirty? That's not dirty. I guess I'm just dirty. If it's oblong, then it could be a American football. All right, let's plan our maneuver. Oh, we're still... Okay, there's the periapsis. Right. Okay, where are we going? We're going that way. All right, so what I would like to do is set up a polar orbit. Polar orbits are awesome for relays. Actually, they're just a little bit better. Okay, so if we do a little bit of a burn in and a little bit of a nope, anti-normal. I think that's going to give us a better line. Yeah. Oh, we had a collision course briefly there. Let's make sure that we're outside the atmosphere. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Yep, actually we were right where we needed to be. Let's just orient to the maneuver target and do a slow burn and seal our fate. Did you hit F5, T-Ray? No, why would you hit F5? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, this level of concentration is really not required. Covering the X, and that should be pretty good. All right, so the next step is to go to the periapsis. Should we wait for it? How long is it? How long till we get there? 5 hours. I think we can do better than that. Let's orient retro, which we can't do while we're warping, but as soon as we come out of warp, that should whip around like a fishtail. Or scorpion, or I don't know what. Ooh, frosty poles. Whoa, it's coming right at us. Oh, I was a little intimidated. Okay, time to periapsis, 54 minutes. We can do a little better than that, and... Oh, I almost went... I almost missed my opportunity there. Now, how much burn are we going to need? We're just doing an estimate here. I'll probably eyeball it when we actually... Okay, that's to get... That's probably a pretty good altitude. Let's see. So, what's our minimum apoapsis? Oh, it's pretty high. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and... We want to bring that down to about 1 million. 1.5 million, also good. There we go. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I just backed out. All right, so we can just save a little bit of fuel by keeping it a little bit higher. And then how far are we? 3 minutes. Oh, it's your third time to Duna. Nice. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind on comments. That was almost 10 minutes ago. See, been there twice. Last mission was especially enjoyable. 6 and south. That's a lot of science. I shouldn't even need to aero brake. Interesting idea. I think I'd have to get pretty deep in the atmosphere to air brake enough to... Well, then I could come out the other side and then do a burn. Let's see, low space is... Well, this says 50,000. It's the top of the atmosphere. All right, let's see. It's going to be a 48-second burn. Already oriented retro. Oh, come on. No one wants to wait. All right, shall we? I think I'm already a little bit behind schedule here. Excuse me. So that's a lot of fuel. Not that much, though. Bend it like a pretzel. There we go. And hit the brakes. Maybe a little more. Yeah, okay. All right, then how much fuel do we have left in this stage? Because I believe this is doing just the outer engines. Let's just give a little boop boop. Yeah, so this is just the outer engines that are burning. Because our inner engine, I think we're going to need a longer life cycle on it. All right, it's time for me to put my socks on, get my clothes on, get to work. appreciate you guys being here because it's always more fun when you're here, right? It is for me. You? All right, we'll see if we can do this again tomorrow. Oh, I didn't dismiss that node. See if we can do this again tomorrow night. Should be able to stay on longer tomorrow night. I'm not sure if we'll start as early as we did tonight. The target is 6:30, but tonight's the closest I've come in a long time, and it was like 7. So I am not reliable. You can check the Twitter if you want to advance notice. I usually tweet like an hour ahead of time before I go on, give you a chance to plan. And then, you know, there's the other things you can click on for whatever if you want to find your way back a little more easily. Let's go ahead and do a save game, because I love to forget to save game. It's one of my favorite things to do. Is it going to work? There we go. I think I hit load instead. I did. All right. Today's March the what? It's still the 17th where I am. And this is the PM. That's how I like to do these. That's why I have too many save games. All right. Where's that big, beautiful planet? Oh, my goodness. That is impressive. How can you not like that? Oh, my goodness. Just enjoy the view. Anyway, thanks again for being here. Hope to see you next time. And I'm bad at goodbyes. Oops, that's not what it. That was gonna be it, but all right. Thanks again. See ya.